This video goes out to all my fellow lower class enjoyers. We speak about the best cars in D-Class. We're going to cover both road and off-road racing and definitely expect a few goofy choices. Fellow community member ZombieJesus52 made this list possible, such a legend. The D in D-Class, what does it actually stand for? Let me know in the comments. And now let's go. As usual, we're starting with the road handling list and our number 3 pick, the Renault 4L. How can you not love this car, especially with this amazing spare tire on the roof? It has less than 100 horsepower and therefore provides you with a very chilled performance. With its slick tires and front-wheel drive, it's so easy to drive, you basically can't do any mistakes with that car. The Renault was meta on day one and it's still very viable, even with this old tune provided by EMW Dave. I keep my promises, I told you there will be goofy cars on this list, and here is the first one, the Volkswagen ID.4 on second. It's such a weird thing to drive, as the acceleration is so insane for a D-Class car, you even have insane wheel spin initially. Simultaneously, it features over 1000 horsepower and weighs almost 2000 kilograms. Definitely don't take this car on tracks with longer straights, as you'll mostly be hitting the speed limiter most of the time. The madman providing you with this car is called ZombieJesus52. On first, and we've seen this car multiple times on this channel, is the Sierra 700R. Woohoo! Slick tires, all-wheel drive, and only 63 horsepower make this the easiest car you've ever driven in the game. However, it still has a better top speed than the ID.4 with over 1000 horsepower. Shaggy Scroll is, again I think, the whisperer of the Sierra 700R. Hey, have you ever heard of that like button? Please smash it. D-Class Goofy time number 2 with our number 3 pick on the power list, the Peel P50. Wow. Let's say it's very intense to drive, so the first thing you do is enable TCS if you don't want to crash instantly. After getting used to the car, which might take 2 hours or 5 years, you see that this is more of an acceleration build and not a pure power build. So yeah, this car is more made for these mid-speed tracks like HMC for example. Haven't seen this name for a while actually in these videos. Rock LXD with the tune. We're reaching full power land with the Datsun 510 on second. This is one of these cars that requires a magic throttle finger on your end, or you will just die. Reaching 300 km per hour is definitely something in D-Class, and if you want to experience that yourself, say hello to ZombieJesus once again. In this category I also have an honorable mention for you, the Ford Coupe 40. It used to be the main world record holding car, but got beaten by a few others. It's basically like the Datsun, just with even less low and mid-speed handling. ZombieJesus, our special one, simply loves these cars. On first, the Ford Coupe from 1932. Such an old guy. When it comes to top speed, of course, the best on this list, but simultaneously probably also the hardest to drive. Reaching 320 km per hour with these wood tires, what can possibly go wrong? Have fun, ladies and gents. I strongly believe that ZombieJesus is only making these tunes to see us suffer. With the Porsche 550, our number 3 on the all-round list, we're bringing you a well-balanced experience. A decent steady acceleration, a nice top speed of 200 km per hour, and also not too much wheel spin with its rear-wheel drive. Side note for me, Forza Horizon 5 can look extremely good. What do you think about that? However, if you're searching for a great all-rounder which is not completely glued to the tarmac, this is your car. With the tune provided by Sharku. Silly season starts early this year as the Reliant Supervan is our number 2. Rear-wheel drive, drag tires on 3 wheels actually lead to a decent drivability? I mean, it's still wobbling around a bit and it's kind of a weirdo, but it feels alright actually. It's much better than in all other classes. And it's also much quicker than the Porsche before, so it got better acceleration and the top end is also superior. OPR Witty Joey is again the master of the Reliant. We're coming to the all-round honorable mention, and it's this little sweetie, the Ford Puma. A very solid, easy to drive all-rounder with front-wheel drive. It's basically like the Porsche, just with less wheel spin. K1 and Bart seems to enjoy D-Class occasionally. Get his tune. How much did Peel pay to make their car so good in D-Class? The Peel Trident, our number 1. Look at this insane acceleration, fellow potatoes. And it somehow looks like it could be out of Fallout. I definitely want to point out though that this is a much different experience compared to the PL50 you've seen before on the power list. The Trident features all-wheel drive and off-road tires, so it's easier to drive. It's still weird, maybe a bit like the Reliant, but you know, if you get the hang of it, it's okay. It's a crazy little monster that was even more OP in Forza Horizon 4. I don't know how to pronounce this name, Gamertag, something like that. He's the god of the Trident. We're definitely keeping up the pace here, ladies and gents, with the number 3 on the dirt handling list in D-Class, the Volkswagen ID.4. So yes, this weird little electric car doesn't only work for road racing, no, it's also very, very quick when it comes to dirt racing. It still comes with a price though. You have to use rear-wheel drive also for dirt racing here, but you know, it's D-Class, so it's manageable. And yes, 471 PI is no mistake, these are just D-Class ID.4 things. Cinnamon 21 with a tune. Definitely much easier and let's say more normal to drive, the Sierra 700R on second. We've seen this car before. Like always with it, don't expect any speed, this is only usable on small, tiny handling circuits, but there, it's pretty OP. LAS Jimka also loves this car in D-Class so much that he provides the tune. On first, we have the Polaris RZR 1000. I think it's actually the first time that we feature this car. Just like the Sierra, it's an all-wheel drive car with so much grip and off-road tires, so it's very, very easy to drive. I'd only say that it's even a bit more responsive than the Sierra in my opinion. So basically there's not so much room for errors when you use this car. When you speak about handling cars, Doobies is not far away, our tuner. We already reached the all-round category with the Ford F450, such a heavy big boy, on third. It obviously features much more power than the handling builds you've seen before, as it can reach something like 200 km per hour, which is decent for a D-Class dirt car. At the same time, its drivability is very, very solid. It only features stock tires, so no off-road tires, but you know, since it's so heavy and since it's D-Class, it works. This big boy that never loses a fight is tuned by Flock. Even quicker than the Ford, say hello to the International Scout on second. Yes, I'm just as surprised as you guys that the Scout isn't featured as first. Similar to the Ford, it features stock tires, all-wheel drive. It can tend to be a bit floaty and boaty, but I'm sure you can handle it. I think I've already said enough about that car in previous categories, so let me just tell you, it's tuned by Zyper PL. And now Neil for the dirt all-round king, the Peel Trident. Wow. Its crazy acceleration also makes it the best car here, you know, there's nothing that comes close to that. We already had this car on our best road all-round list as number 1, and since this already featured off-road tires, we're simply using the same tune here. So yeah, Gamertag just waits for your tuning downloads, but again guys, it's a very weird car. Last but not least, let's talk about the cross-country cars, and our number 3 pick, it's once again the Ford 450. Compared to the one that we showed in the dirt all-round list, this is more powerful though, but also heavier. 260 km per hour are definitely possible in this car when you go downhill, and simultaneously it still handles decently. And I also think it always lands on its feet, so if you roll this car, it's definitely you and not the car. Not Flock this time, but OPR Witty Joey. There's not so much to say about this car as we tackled this multiple times already also in this video, the International Scout, and just used the tune that I've already showed you in the all-round list. Because these were 2 cars that we've already seen in this video, we decided to give you 2 honorable mentions. The first one is an amazing car that also holds a world record in D-Class, the Jeep Gladiator. It's definitely more on the all-round side of cross-country with the tune provided by Killian Firebolt. And the second one here, definitely one of the usual suspects when it comes to dirt racing, the Ford Bronco 75. Just like all of these cars before, it features stock tires and all-wheel drive. So yeah, definitely a very viable choice with the tune uploaded by Libra. And now it's time to laugh again as we present you the amazing, the wonderful Reliant Supervan. It's super light and we all know that Forza admires that so much. So this car is more made for these speed-heavy tracks when it comes to cross-country, but at the same time I think it's not super hard to drive, so maybe we can even call this an all-rounder. So yeah, Merry Christmas, ladies and gents, with this last car of this list, tuned by OPR Witty Joey, which at least features all-wheel drive. That's something, right? That was probably quicker than racing any sprint race in a D-Class car. If you found that helpful, don't forget to smash the like button, don't forget to subscribe if you're new for more educating and entertaining Forza Horizon 5 content to be part of our awesome Johnson Racing community. Thanks for that, ladies and gents. And now I'm linking you the rest of the best cars list, the whole playlist, go watch it if you haven't already, and some of my lovely backstage shop races as well. I'm your favorite German potato.